Yo, what's up? Welcome to episode 42 of the Disruption Podcast. Thank you for joining us. We are your hosts. I'm Noor.
I am Chief Alasaji. How are you?
I am Carlos.
One at a time, please.
Sorry, go, Mara.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Bro, why is Sudan always messing up with the introduction?
Yeah, I don't know.
To be honest, I was going with my screen. My screen goes no, Daniel, me, and then Mara. But I don't know what happened.
But actually, why does Zoom do that? Why does Zoom not put every?
I've got
in the same order
you, me, Carlos, Mara as well.
Yeah, so I'll just go with the order. Yeah.
Mine goes Daniel, Noor, Carlos, Mara. I don't know. Damn.
Nice.
I am sick of recording over Zoom. I feel like we're in the last few weeks before we can.
Oh, hopefully. Boy, because the next thing is like 4 people or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick maths. Hello.
I'm down.
Bro,
Okay.
I was dead as about to put like live recording in session sign on my room door just so no one would barge in today. But I'm like, bro, if we have to keep doing this like for the next couple of who knows how long, we're gonna get sick of this, man.
I'm not having this.
Yeah.
I mean, like 15th of May.
15th of May.
The restriction is like they're starting to lift it slowly from the 15th or something, or 11th.
That's like 3 weeks.
So hang in there, guys. Soon. Yeah, something like that.
15? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Actually,
bro, guys, hold on. We were really on timeout, bro. Like, think about it.
I do have a little update in terms of what's going on in Australia.
Before you give it, bro, can we think about this? We've dead ass been on timeout for over a month, bro. Like the government said, you're not going out, bro. And we all said, okay, bro. 2020, we did. I only just realized now, because now that we're talking about, we're going to be let out. I'm feeling like, yo, this is great. Like release date. What? At my big age, man needs a release date before he's allowed to go out. Bruh.
Free me.
That's crazy.
Damn, bro. Free all the homies, man. But yeah, Carlos, give us your update.
I go look up that man's be listening to the news and that.
Bro, this guy's got posted notes.
I was gonna say, let's respect the journalism right here.
Hey guys, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, jeez.
So Western Australia.
Yeah. This guy's giving us like shit.
Yeah, come on, man. I gotta give you guys locations, man. What do you say, bro?
I wish we had intro music for you, man. All right, let's
go. All right, so Western Australia is leading with the most cases so far.
Okay.
With most cases in Australia.
Okay.
With just over 3,000 cases.
What's the total?
The total what?
Are you sure it's not New South Wales? I think bro, this guy pushes.
Our news reporter doesn't have his facts straight.
I think I should be quiet. I don't know. Hey, to be honest, I just went that up in it.
Look, yeah. New South Wales has 3,000 cases.
New South Wales.
Western Australia has 500.
This guy on some bring your child to work day, bro. What is this?
No, listen, yeah. To be fair, on my end, yeah, I actually don't have the amount of cases confirmed. I just, you know.
You just want to say a number. Just say it.
No. But I tell you what I have written down, though.
All right, let's get back to your stat sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, then let's go back to what I know. Yeah. So Western Australia and Queensland. So Western Australia and Queensland are reducing the restrictions now, yeah? So they're allowing more than 10 people to have gatherings, picnics, and so on. Queensland is allowing people to go out, you know, do the thing. And Victoria will still not allowed to do anything, bro.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Australia's
still on lockdown. I mean, Melbourne's still on lockdown. So right now we're still suffering, and everyone is low key. Everyone is low key lifting the restrictions, and Victorians are protesting, bro. They're not very happy.
Or protesting from their homes.
Didn't you see? Huh? Nah, like look at the app, bro.
These guys don't care.
I went out today to pick up some like essential items, whatnot.
Yeah, hello.
Bro, the streets are busy.
Really?
Like, there's cars everywhere. Yeah.
Now, low key, I went Fountain Gate, like which is the shopping center down here.
Yeah.
Bro, it was lucky packed.
What the heck?
You know, it was weird because like the stores were closed, so I didn't even know what the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually confused. I'm like, did you guys say I just want to go out for a walk around the shopping center or what?
Yeah. Everyone's acting like teeny boppers again, bro. You know, I used to hang at the shopping centers. Right?
Yeah, hey, look, I used to go back in the days though.
Bro.
Yeah.
I think it's just to the point where people are like, I'm not staying at home anymore. Even if it's just to go to the shopping center for 5 minutes, wherever I'm going. Even if it's just to drive, I'm
Bro,
leaving.
people are standing in the line for Bunnings at like my Bunnings for like 15, 20 minutes.
Damn.
Wow.
Bro, the lines are long. They don't even
They
really
don't even want to go into the
They
store.
don't.
They're just like, no, I just want to be around people.
Bro.
Hey, mate, how are you?
It's
Next,
nuts. No, I'm fine.
Good.
Bro, that's like we went again when I went out here, and I'm like, bro, I know you guys don't even want to buy anything, bro.
That's wild, man.
People walking out of the store, nothing in their hands, bro.
So you said Melbourne. So would you say rural Victoria is kind of all good?
No, just Victoria in general. Like
Okay, so
yeah, not just Melbourne, but all of Victoria in general.
Bro, this is why them cats on that live on farms, they were like, lockdown, mate, this is how all my daily life, hey.
Yeah.
This is what they're used to that, bro.
But how do you guys feel about that though? Like, are you guys mad, or would you guys be like, nah, I'm gonna protest as well, or like, what do you guys stand with that, or you guys don't care?
I'm not protesting.
Yeah, no,
like, not protesting, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like, are you?
Away?
Yeah, like that. Other states are lifting the restrictions.
No, that's fine. That's like, let's say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example, but it's like, it's literally it. There's no example. They're in less of an emergency than we are. What the heck? Obviously, they don't need to.
You
like,
bro, I would, like, I would rather another month is maybe dragging it. I would rather another 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something more than everyone else if it definitely means like that it lowers our chances.
Flatten the curve.
Yeah, flatten it. If it means like, you know, we've definitely like lowered. Hey, it's getting to us, bro. But yeah, if it means like we've lowered the chances of a round two, you know what I mean? Like, I prefer that. Because what? And then we get locked up again for long. Come on, man.
Bro, I was just going to say, how wild would it be if we go into round 2 of lockdown? Like, imagine we get out and like 4 weeks from now, they're like, all right, that's it. Everyone back to your
Everyone back. Damn it. But
Bro.
I think I don't mind it because I think it's safety, bro. Like, safety comes first. Like, we still got cases going around. So, at the same time, you know, we got to do something about it. You know what I mean? Gets to a point. I mean, I think the cases are controlled, but I think it's more of, it's still there. You know, and we kind of let everyone to go out in the public again, because as soon as you go into public and then after that you get, you know, in touch with someone that's got it, then we're back to base one, bro.
Cats still be transmitting. Come on, bro, childish, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
At home, bro.
Bro, but I hate it when you.
Go.
No, okay. I hate it when you're out now. How it's like you feel like you're catching something every time. Like, you're just walking around and you're like,
I have something
like
to
it's
say.
chest heavy all of a sudden, and you're just like,
which you know.
Go ahead, Ma. So what you want to say first?
It doesn't relate to that, so if yours relates, go.
Bruh. So obviously, man's on the front lines, yeah. You know, still essential worker and that. Bro. Apparently. Bro. So we're getting like hammered. We're doing like, maybe I didn't say figures on here, but like we're doing hella profits during this time, like at Bunnings, right? Like every single.
Like someone. Like you own the money.
Yeah,
like
no, because I want to show just how many people be coming in. Like, you guys don't understand how packed it is every single day, especially on the weekends, right?
I was
like it's crazy, yeah. And I'm coming into contact, having to deal with customers back, like, you know, like all over the place, bro. Like, there's even a rule how we're meant to actually walk through the front of the store just because they want to control and stuff. Bro, I don't. I go through the yard because I just don't want to have to walk through all these different people and encounter different customs along the way, yeah? But regardless, during my shift, I'll encounter so many. Bro, I don't know why my brain I'm here thinking his particular customers come and they have mad BO, yeah? In my brain, for some reason, the body odor that I'm smelling, I'm like, bro, I'm breathing in that Rona. I'm breathing in I can smell them. And I'm like, they're too close, bro. I must be catching something right now, bro. It's, man, and that's just the whole day that I'm encountering that, man.
Bro, I'm so sorry, man.
Bro, it's interesting times. Hey, bro.
Nah, bro.
Thank you to people like you, our essential workers during this time.
I realized that, like, at times like this, some things might just change forever, bro. Like, who said the handshake was gonna change?
Oh, I legit think that's it. We don't shake hands anymore. I hate this. I hate this so much.
So when
I'm not too mad because I have sweaty hands, bro.
You just gotta risk it. You really want to do it.
Not bad. So when I used to work at the center, there's this security guard where like we have like the maddest handshake. You know what I mean? He always tells me life story. We always talk every time I run into him. Boom, boom, boom. You know. So when I went to the shopping center like 3 days ago, the guy came from overseas. I haven't seen him in ages, bro. So I want to give him the biggest hug in it, yeah. But like, bro, I experienced the most awkwardest handshake I've ever experienced in my life, bro. Like he didn't know if he should shake my hand. I didn't know if I should shake his hand, and we're just doing this. Yep. Like, bro, cause we used to do this, yeah. You know, crazy stuff, bro. We were like, bro. Bro, when I walked on, I was like, wow, I felt so weird, bro. I was like,
no, it's different times now.
Far out, bro. Like I didn't like. I was like,
our children might be weird, bro.
No, we looked at each other. Like we didn't know how to greet each other. We need to handshake, but we know we couldn't. Like, it was
imagine
weird,
all
bro.
of our kids are gonna grow up in classes where they're 1.5 meters apart all the time. And
That's
like someone makes a funny joke, and everyone goes, "That's funny, dude," instead of going,
Nah.
Funny,
Bro, the other day I went to Optus here. I went to Optus in that year. Bro, these guys have mad distance. The employees, bro. Like, they're legit, like 2 meters away from you, yeah? So it is like, man, you can sit over there. I went on my chair. Then I leaned over to, like, do my shoelace, yeah? Bro, the guy did this. Sorry, mate, 2 meters apart. And I was like, yo. I was like, bro, the guy then has moved his chair back. And he's like, nah, sorry, mate, 2 meters apart, all right? And I was like, oh. And then he's like, hey, anyways, how can I help you? I'm like, bro, I feel attacked. Bruh, it was weird,
I feel attacked.
It was weird. I'm telling
Oh, jeez, man.
you, bro. Huh?
Yeah, no, this is us, bro. This is actually quite funny, man.
I really hope this doesn't turn into like a World War III, because there is conversation that Kim Jong-un is dead.
Where does that, like, okay, first of all,
I don't know,
yeah,
but I like, it's just me and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I like the theories behind a lot of conspiracies, right? So it's like, I feel like he's the type of person that doesn't die unless someone's poisoned him, or
yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Like
type
something,
of person that doesn't die.
Yeah, like
good theory, good theory.
Like there has to be something political in everything that guy does.
Some low key kind of thing. Yeah.
Same with Donald Trump and the Queen and everything, right?
The Queen. Leave Her Majesty out of this.
Okay. So yeah, like if he's actually dying, so because as of right now, if you search him, let me search him real quick. A bunch of articles come up, but nothing says that he's dead. But everything points towards the fact that he might be dead. Right?
That's crazy.
I wanted to know what does that mean to everyone then.
I don't know. I don't know how they spread reports that he might be dead without like
any confirmation.
Without knowing, yeah, I don't get that.
Who told you this, right? So apparently, Australian intelligence officials are treating reports of his ill health very serious. Some say ill health, some say death, some say whatever. Some people are saying he might be in like a vegetative state. How old is he?
Yeah, that's what I heard. 30-something. Is it 36 or something?
Didn't his dad actually die from a heart attack?
Oh, bro, he's only 36. What the heck?
Oh.
Yeah.
Man got that right.
Yeah. But yeah, so like to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, if some country has decided to
do a madness
mess with this guy and whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
We are headed for nonsense.
Yeah, no, I was gonna.
Really
Yeah, I was
hope-
wondering what does
Yeah.
that mean? Yeah, like for everyone else, and what does
Yeah,
what
I was
does it
trying to
mean?
figure out like if that was the
Anything happens.
case. Like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, I don't know what that means in terms of political terms and that.
All right. Do I need to become more informed with all this politics stuff, man?
It's worth it. You know what's crazy? Since Trump got elected into like office in
You've
America,
been
I
more
feel like
informed.
the average person in the world has just cared a bit more.
Yeah, probably.
So, like, what happened exactly? He had heart surgery, was it? And then complications or something. That's what I've been seeing.
I think
Yeah,
it's something like that.
that's what I heard.
The memes that they got out.
Oh,
I
so
know,
horrible.
I didn't see.
You seen the one from is it the
They got
Community or
memes?
The Office?
Oh, man.
Yeah, the one from The Office.
That's
They
horrible.
got memes already. Yeah, that's
Bro, the
crazy.
internet doesn't sleep.
Bro,
Come on.
That's literally how I found out, because I was scrolling through.
Yeah,
and I was like,
that's what I
funny,
saw as
like
well.
a meme about Kim Jong Un maybe dying, and then I scroll and there's another one. I was like, whoa, hold on,
What's going on?
cat
Yeah.
dead?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't, bro. For me, Wikipedia is my full confirmation because usually people don't waste time to change it to born, died. Bro, that's whenever.
Bro,
That's
the two
whenever.
put it, yeah.
That's whenever I
Is
find
it-
out if something's real.
Yeah.
This is wild, right? So in my brain, America and North Korea have never gone along, yeah.
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 And then Trump said something about we
No,
have a
they're
good
besties, bro.
relationship with North Korea. I have a good relationship with Kim Jong Un, and I hope he's okay. Bam.
Yeah.
All this means to me is that the country's grabbing Trump like this. That's how I read into things. That's how I read into things.
This
They
guy.
have a tight hold.
Oh man, bro, like it's so hard to ever believe a lot of this stuff or look into it because you always think, what is the immediate effect on my day, on my life right now, and that's why I guess most people don't ever look into this type of stuff, or like you hear a juicy conspiracy, but then you don't go any deeper with what that may mean because
Yeah.
has done this deal in this trade and now they blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool, but I'm still going to go to work tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. People only want to be informed with something that's gonna somehow, have an impact on them. If it doesn't, then it's almost like, oh, that's just information for me.
Yeah,
Yes.
and to be honest, fair enough. Because our lives, as far as like our lives, already have so much going on a personal level that it's like, if this isn't important to me, don't include it. And then the other thing is, I have so much going on in my life that I care about, or things that I would rather care about, that it's so annoying that how easily it could change because this president and this president want to go to war, and then now suddenly they're trying to draft young Gabriel, and I'm like, no, please, don't do that to me.
But saying that, I still get so surprised when people are still not very informed with what's going on. Like, I think,
yeah, like how
Yeah,
informed
interesting.
can you be there? Because there's people, because I know a lot of these types of people. Yeah, them cats that they make you feel bad because you didn't know the fact that this government was drilling oil and they did a deal to steal some diamonds from them. Like, guys, come on, man.
That was just wild.
You know what I mean?
Like, those people that are like, oh, I don't know who our prime minister is, or I don't know who our local MP is, or whatever. I'm like, that's kind of too much. Like, are we adults now, or are we pretending to be over 18? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
I mean, there is things where it's like, bro, you're going too deep into it. I don't really need to know that. But there is some stuff where it's like, oh, did you know that in 2025, possibility of this happening? It's like, I'm kind of informed.
Well, I thought you were just gonna say with one of those facts that no one knows and make
no. But it's
I
just
was like, what's happening in 2025?
But it's those things that that might impact everyone's life, or might impact the world in a couple of years, just to kind of be ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So perfect example is the jobs that's not going to exist in the next 10 years.
Yeah,
right?
true. Because bro, that is important.
Yeah, I reckon that's something that we should kind of be informed, because that can kind of change our path for some people, at least, saying, oh snap, that's not going to be there, or the demand for it's not that high. Okay, cool. I might need to kind of switch things here and there. Blah 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 blah. Right. Those are the little things where it's like, okay, yeah, you can understand the economy to a certain level where you know certain things, this, that, whatever.
Hey man, man's excited to get out, yo. Like, I've been cool.
What's the first?
Yeah. Well, I think you're about to ask the same question I'm about to ask, to be honest.
What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Okay, then you do it.
Yeah, you.
Ew.
You guys are so trash.
All right, go.
Just give us some time, guys. Now, what's the first place you think you're gonna go after this Rona's over?
Bro, I'm going to a damn cafe.
Okay.
I'm going to a damn
I want to go
cafe.
cinemas, bro.
With the cinemas?
Yeah. I want a movie at the cinemas.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Bro, you want to go to a cafe?
What's so bad about that?
Make your coffee at home, bro.
Nah, bro. Gotta have a look.
The environment.
What?
Yeah.
I just want to, enjoy the surroundings and people and the latte. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I think I want to go to cinemas or something like that. Yeah. Or even just be able to be at someone's house. Let me take you to the movie.
But do you guys remember that?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I reckon I'm gonna insert that right here. I'm gonna insert that clip right now.
And this track is dedicated to all the ladies out there who like to go to the movies, especially you, girl. Let me take you to the movie, shawty.
Yeah, what about you guys?
No.
Yeah.
For me, I'm excited to go back to church, just like being surrounded by everyone, to be honest.
Oh,
not
gosh.
Listen, the service part is great and everything, but I just can't wait to be around everyone, just chit chat here, chit chat there, walking around, just seeing people's faces. Just
walking around,
being surrounded by people.
Yeah,
walking around. Hi.
We're in the street. We're in the street. We're in the street. You don't really like him.
What?
No, playing.
Nah, don't get me in trouble, eh?
Yeah. What about you, know?
That's true. I'm with that.
Where am I trying to go? I don't know. I'm just keen to kick it with people at their house.
Yeah.
There's not a place that I want to go. And then when restaurants open, I'm keen for restaurants.
Yeah.
The guy likes food,
Steak.
But yeah, man.
No, I'm happy that I haven't been spending money on food, so I'm kind of
Loki's so happy, bro.
So nice.
Yeah,
it's been so nice.
It's been a bit too nice that I got reckless with my spending.
How much? Nah. See, I held it. I was like,
you're like, don't make the same mistake as that.
I want to spend, but now let me. Yeah, wow, you made a real mistake. I might be doing a mistake next week.
Okay, say no.
Now, guys, I'm not going out to eat anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually want to change my eating out culture. I'm down. I want to hang more at people's houses.
Once a fortnight.
Yeah, maybe even once every 3 weeks.
Yeah, once every 3 weeks.
Once a fortnight to 3 weeks is nice. I like that. Why? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. You know what? Once a month. With y'all.
Once a month.
I said once a month.
No, once a month is not bad.
Dude's gonna eat out 12 times a year, bro. Bro, most people do that in 1 month.
No, I'm actually cool with that.
Really. You know what? My parents really live like that though. My parents do not go out to restaurants, and
but that's different.
It's weird. That's different. They don't count fast food like that. They don't have it very much, but they don't count it as that's what they count as eating out.
Yeah,
that's what they count as eating out.
Yeah, bro, they just don't enjoy restaurants. You know how we ooh, this cuisine and that, and they're like, oh, shut up, I can cook this at home.
I wish I was like that though.
There's rice at home.
Yeah. Sort of.
Nah,
but it also if you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would rather do things that I enjoy and make the bands to be able to enjoy them than just stop it for the sake of the bands.
Yeah.
100%.
Nah, I think that's our parents. They can afford it. They're really used to it. And, they're just used to trying new recipes at home instead. Because that's what my mom does. She be cooking up new recipes, trying new things. Well, I need to go out there. I'm gonna cook for y'all.
Bro, do Sudanese parents even go out to eat, bro?
Only on special occasions.
Yeah.
Mother's
Bro.
I think
Day.
it's the same with Iraqis.
Yeah.
Just special occasions.
Like special birthdays, this, that, you know, I mean,
Jeez.
celebrations, let's go out to eat, you know. But other than that, they're gonna cook
Yeah.
up something at home, bro. You know what I mean? They're gonna do some special things at home, you know.
They don't get that elbow up in there.
You know what I'm saying?
The mixing.
But yeah, no more eating out for me, man. That's enough.
It's dope how this has had some changed behaviors in some regards, man. Like,
I was gonna say let's just the last convo before we wrap it up. Let's have a short episode today. Sorry, man.
Yeah, go.
What other than let's say like new better spending habits? What other positives for you have come out of the quarantine?
Sugar. That's crazy. That's a hard question, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to skip it? We can cut it out.
Go say. Wait, you start us off.
What else? I think definitely I've appreciated the efforts that people put into things more. Like, and I'll speak like specifically like with regards to like church and stuff. It's like, oh crap! Like I see how much people are putting in to make this happen, and it's like it's just made me appreciate my friends more and like people that are doing things, or like even like honestly, people like supermarket workers and stuff. I'm like, I appreciate you a lot more than I used to.
Yeah.
Bro, there was a news story I heard about this guy. He's a pilot, yeah. Obviously he can't work. They're not flying anywhere, most pilots. And he actually got a job at a supermarket, right? And these guys interviewed him and asked him, like, yo, what the heck? You've come from being a pilot and now you're working at the supermarket. And it's like, the dude's like, honestly, Matt, like, there's no point trying to compare this because the like mad respect to what these guys are doing, and right now I'm just grateful to be working. It's like, you know, respect to what anyone's doing. Like, you know, these people that are right now as well, the people we're counting on, that normally you'd be out here rude to, like they're not providing a service that you need, that we're now also everyone needs right now as well. It's like that appreciation does come out in these times.
Definitely.
I think I already mentioned mine in a couple episodes back about effort in talking to people and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's definitely come out a bit more. Still a bit trash in my replies, but you know what I mean. We move.
Did you guys see the madness that happened this week with the crash on the freeway?
The officers.
I could not continue looking into that. Man.
That was so sad. So sad.
Bro,
I was confused.
So sad. But you guys heard about like the aftermath as well, like what he did, like the filming and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
can you guys run me through it real quick? So there was
So dude's driving at like 150 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Is this the Porsche?
Down the street. Yeah. So he's a somewhat well-known like millionaire, playboy, mortgage broker, or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Right. And he's driving 150 kilometers an hour down the freeway, gets pulled over by two cops for speeding, obviously. And then those two cops call another two cops that are more senior to come as well because of whatever reason. So they're talking to him on the side, The guy's, I think he might have been like tested a bit like over for alcohol or something like that. So he's just on the side urinating in the bushes or something. And then, so they're standing in the service lane on the freeway. And then this, what's it called? Like a trailer truck comes somehow across the lane and runs all the police officers over. And all four of them ended up dying. But later they found ice pipes and stuff in the truck cabin and stuff. And like all of it it's so avoidable, this whole thing. Like it's just a mess. But the part to me that was like insane was the guy that got pulled over for speeding. He went to his car as soon as he saw it happen. His car got wrecked as well. Pulled out two phones, recorded them, like the whole scene and like they're dying and stuff and whatnot. And then he uploaded some of that to Facebook, which he later took down, or they took down, or whatever. And while the female officer was dying, is one woman and three men, he like goes up to her and he's like, "See what you've effing done. All I wanted was to go home and eat my sushi, and now you've effing wrecked my car." And the woman is dying in front of him.
Yeah.
And it's like, if there's anything that could confirm someone's a psychopath, it's that. Like to stare at somebody dying and do that is mad.
Yeah, bro, that's mad.
Yeah, so that clears out. Yeah, 'cause I was confused about that whole story because I was like, okay, I know there's this thing about Porsche driver speeding, but then a semi-trailer comes into play. I was like, what the heck is like who's? Because I thought it was just one singular person that caused this whole thing, but it's like, oh wait, this is like two. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's wild,
it's
man.
Two separate things.
Yeah.
But
so, because I don't know, I heard something about court or whatever. I was reading some of the comments and they're talking about the Porsche driver. So why is he appearing in court? Is it more because of the speeding? Because
I was going to say, what would his charge be
for
him?
That? For him, there's two things. At least two things. One of them is reckless, like endangerment with your driving.
Yeah.
And then the other one is that for any of us, we have a civic duty that if we see somebody in a position where they need help or something, we help them as much as a person of sound mind could, right? So let's say I see someone, having a seizure in front of me.
Right.
Me as myself right now, it is expected that if, let's say I'm the only person there, it's expected that I would go and do what a reasonable person would do, right? So even if I do the wrong thing, I do what a reasonable person would do. So it's like, let's say they're having a seizure, you should technically put them on their side so that they don't swallow their tongue.
Right. Yeah.
But if I put them on their back to like check if they're okay, if I need to do CPR or something, and they end up dying, it's like I still did something reasonable, So for him, I think they're gonna charge him with like basically disregard for another human's life because he saw her dying and he was like literally complaining about not getting to go home and see.
Can I ask you a question? No.
Yeah, I was gonna play devil's advocate real quick. Yeah, go ahead, Carlos.
No. Yeah, I'm probably thinking the same thing you're thinking. Would that be considered as an offense if you were to see someone that needs help and you don't help them? Can you get in trouble by the law because you decided not to help?
Yeah, definitely. And it's also like there's levels, right? So let's say you're a doctor and you see somebody having a seizure and you just go, don't want it. And then they find out that you were in that space and time and all this stuff and you have expert knowledge to deal with that. You can actually be charged for that.
That one you can even lose your what's it called, bro? What do they call
medical
it?
license.
Yeah, because it's in the creed or whatever that they read as well and sign when they're getting it.
Yeah.
But obviously the guy's crazy or whatever, like to make a comment like that, and record. Like the recording is madness. But like, I was wondering, how much can you really try to charge or like prosecute someone for not helping in an instance like that? Like it's clearly it's the wrong, morally it's not correct and all that, but like when it comes down to like law or something like that, like how much can you really try to put hammer down on the
you know what I struggle with is like sorry. I struggle with like as a Christian I'm like we should all forgive this guy, right? But me as a human, like my actual first instinct, I was even messaging my sister and stuff, was like, I would be very happy if our government or justice system, legal system, whatever, decided to make a total example out of this guy and put him in jail for 15 years and like really ran down hard on him, right? Because it's obviously like a rich entitlement, honestly, a rich white entitlement kind of thing that would, like, I've just never seen in any other socioeconomic or ethnic group, right? It's like, it's that stereotypical young white male, really rich, doesn't care about other people or their needs or whatever. Because then also, like, some video went out of him, like, basically telling this woman that has cancer that he hopes she dies from it and stuff like this. Like he's like yeah, exactly, right. So I'm like, me as a person, I'm like, I'm happy if we choose to make an example out of this person and go, you cannot disrespect the people that are protecting us, especially after you've put their life in danger and other people's lives in danger, and then you're the reason that they're dying, right? Even indirectly, right? But then it's such a struggle because then the other side of me is like, you gotta forgive him. Like, and I'm not even personally connected to this, right? It's like the kids of those people, if they're Christians or whatever, like, you've got to forgive them. And it's like, that's insane to me.
Like for me, I have trouble with the whole thing in terms of, like, morally, there shouldn't even have to be a law that you should have to help someone out. I think more as a human being, you should be able to help someone out that's in need, right? But I don't know. I think it's just this fantasy world of mine that I think we should live. You know, like, oh, if someone needs help, we should help them together. You know, at the end of the day, we're all human beings. At the end of the day, we're all connected in some type of way. So for me, it's like to put a law in place that forces you to do something. Like for me, it's like, I don't know if you did it because number one, it's the right thing, or number two, you actually wanted to help that person. Right, because when I look at it at the end of the day, when it comes to like judgment, there, that it's like, okay, yeah, I know you went to have this person, you have that person, but did you do it because you felt like it was right to do, or you felt it was right by the law? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. I think before God, it doesn't really matter because it's like He doesn't really care about our works in terms of what makes us right or not right with Him, right? But I think as far as the law and us living here, it's like, I think it's okay if it's in the law, because at least it forces everyone to do the right thing outwardly.
Yeah,
like it's like there's now no excuse of, oh well, because that's also kind of crazy. Like, imagine you see someone, I don't know, needs help, and then you don't help because you're like, you know what, I'm gonna be doing this out of selfish ambition, but it's like they're literally gonna die. Right? It's like, no, just go help, right? And so it is good to have the laws in place.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I'm thinking that we should be able to want to help someone without thinking that it's the law to do so. I want to do it because I want to do it, and you know, I feel what this person is going through, and I don't know who this person is, but I don't want this person to suffer, right? And I just think that normally I thought that's how it would be like. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the reality
not
is
everyone.
that's not, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just thinking about it, like, obviously, still, that was very horrible comments to make and all that, but I'm wondering how mad people can be at that guy for putting them in that position. Because this was just like, when you really look at it, it's a freak accident.
It's a freak accident.
Honestly, it's a freak accident, you know what I mean? Like a freak accident, like actually, like, how did these two things, it's like, you know, Final Destination, how, you know, just things, it's just lined up in such a horrible way that it ends up in such a bad outcome like that. It's like, this is a freak accident. So I think first and foremost, I'll just be loving content. First and foremost, like, you know, I hope for like a supernatural peace to come towards, you know, that family and people to really come around them. You know, in a time where, especially where everyone's distance and stuff like that, I hope in some way those around these families can come around them. But also like the freeing in them to, one, not you know, be gripped by the outcome of whatever it is for the guy that was speeding. The truck as well, that's a whole other thing that is a madness as well. But you know, to obviously try to not be gripped by that outcome of whatever happens with that guy as well.
But you know, honestly, bro, shout out to the officers, bro. Every day, sacrificing and putting, you know, they're legit in the front line of everything, bro. Mad respect to them, and I feel like they deserve way more respect. You know what I'm saying? They're keeping us safe, keeping the society safe, bro. So shout out to y'all, man.
What
for
you
real.
guys say, Mom?
I was just gonna say about how everyone's, you know, angry towards him. I don't think it's necessarily like the fact that he got pulled over and all of that. It's the actions that he did afterwards. Because if he didn't do all that, because he got charged with like quite a few things. I have some things in front. It's like driving at a dangerous speed, reckless conduct endangering life, failing to remain after a drug test, failing to render assistance, failing to exchange details, possession of drugs, destruction of evidence, and then 3 counts of committing an indictable offense while on bail and stuff. So
I think that's what I was telling Noam, like they're gonna hit him with it, especially because it's a police.
They're going easy
as well.
And I think they were saying it's like one of the biggest like deaths or something since Ned Kelly, like the biggest thing that they've had with the cops, like loss of life since Ned Kelly. So for this is something massive. Yeah. So it's pretty like it's big, you know, 4 officers killed at once. So but yeah, so it's like you can, you know, some people are putting the blame on the truck driver, but he hasn't been questioned yet because of the state that he's in. So it's like no one knows exactly, you know, what caused him to swerve off the road and, you know, hit the cars and stuff. But then, yeah, this man's actions afterwards, you know, like the whole recording, and then they were saying he went to like a pharmacy and he was showing the workers like this video and stuff. Like, it's just, you can't really, like, no one knows what was going through his mind. Like, why would you do such a thing, you know, when you see someone in front of you?
Honestly.
Like, why is that your immediate thought to be like, let me take a video, let me just run off, let me leave the scene, when it's like, you know that the consequences for you leaving are going to be so much like more.
Obviously the guy's pretty messed up, but I'm still kind of in that position of like, how mad can people really be and stuff like that towards that guy? It's disgusting human behavior first and foremost. Like, I can't excuse that. It's a mad disregard for life, but some people are like that, you know what I mean? Like, messed up in that way. And I mean, it's not the right thing to do, obviously, but I'm also obviously wondering how much could he have done if he wanted to try to help. Like, from the way it's described, 4 died on the scene before even paramedics and stuff could arrive, or what? If that's what it is, I'm almost like, how much could have he done anyway? Like, it would be the right thing to do, stick around. Disgusting human being, what more would you expect to run away from the scene? So
it's very controversial, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, at the same time, that what you say is right, though. I think we are over discussing in terms of his behavior, but then at the same time, what could he have done anyways, though? That's the question, though.
I mean, it's as simple as sticking around, calling the ambulance for one. Just like, and that's the thing. When they say that we as bystanders, we have an obligation to, like, you know, do what we can. Some people don't know first aid. Some people, you know, don't know what to do when they see someone who's in danger or they're ill or whatever. So it's like, the most common thing, like the one thing we all know, we all should know, is how to call 000. So it's like, stick around, call 000, and just like, you've been try your best, you know, like you were part of this. So obviously, you know that you're going to have to be questioned and things are going to go on. Like, just stick around. That's all you need to do. That's all he should have done. But homeboy decided to go wild.
I just want to know, how do you decide to pick up your phone first to record? I don't get that. I never understood that.
That's the thing. Like, and imagine actually like watching a woman die and being like, "You ruined my car." Like, boy, if you don't
boy, screw the car, bro. Lives come first, man. Could have saved somebody, bro.
Anyway, man, I think that's episode 42.
Is it 42?
Yep.
Like you said, I hope we're not going to go to 50 and still be in lockdown, bro.
If we go to 50 still on lockdown, oh my goodness.
I'm fighting someone, actually.
We might have to post the thing, bro. Actually, a few days ago, my friends got fined.
Huh?
Fined?
Yeah, they got fined. 1,600. Oh my god.
Oh wait, I just deeped it. Oh, fined, bro. Yo, they got done.
Yeah.
Each?
Yeah, they got done, bro.
Who got fined?
So sorry.
Well, are we still recording?
Yeah.
Why, you have to say the name?
Let's wrap up. Let's wrap up.
Let's wrap it up, and I'll tell you guys who got fined.
Hey, wait. Do you think if you drive to another state?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, like, if you make it, and like you're out, like in a group of 4 or something in a state that currently allows it.
We're not going to another state just to shoot.
No way, like,
We're not.
That's not a bad idea.
Bro,
I'm trying to
we're
figure it out.
we're gonna get done, bro.
Oh yeah, like okay, like if you don't get caught on the drive, but you get caught when you're there, are you?
Oh nah, you good,
you
you
away?
good, you
Well,
good.
you don't live there, so what's your reason
Yeah.
for
So like, okay.
Just yeah. Anyways, thank you for joining us, bro.
Thank you for joining us for another The Distraction Podcast. We hope you guys are staying safe. We hope you are not getting fined, and we'll catch you on episode.
Okay.
After yourself,
Fine,
hug your
peace.
family extra tight.
Love you, man.
Madness is happening in these worlds.
For real. One. Ew. Disgusting.